our scam tracker reports over the last couple months, websites were the biggest way that people actually fell victim to a scam. Social media was number 2 and email was number 3. Throughout this COVID pandemic, we've seen a huge increase in online purchase scams in which websites sell masks. They offer some type of grant or loan or something to do with the stimulus money. So there's more websites offering money and saying you can take advantage of stimulus grants and other online loans. And especially with people, some people having a harder time than others during this pandemic, more people are looking for loans to help get through this tough time right now. So they're turning to websites to try to find money and loans, and we're seeing a lot of scams with that. Job scams were really big at the start of the pandemic for online fake listings for jobs. And we're also seeing the pet scams that are still popular. And they've been popular for some time, but especially during COVID. But when you're online, there's a good chance you're going to run into a fake website or an online purchase scam, especially if you shop using social media like Facebook or Instagram. It's not that difficult for a con artist to create a fake website and then promote that fake website on Facebook and on Instagram. And these con artists know what you want, so they can specifically target you. If they know you've been searching for pets or pet supplies online, they can then target you with these ads on Facebook. And these ads are really speaking to you. They kind of sell these too good to be true deals. So they offer something you're interested in for a really great price. And these websites can look so professional, but just because a website looks professional doesn't mean it's legitimate. We may not receive anything at all after we place an order and our card is charged, or we might receive something in the mail, but it either looks nothing like we thought it was going to. It could take weeks or even months to get to us, or we receive something completely different in the mail. And in some cases, we're seeing people receive masks and seeds, which was a story a couple of months ago, and other lightweight items that's cheap and easy to send. And what that means is that retailer can confirm your purchase, and then they can also confirm that they sent the product to you using that tracking information. And it doesn't necessarily matter that the product is completely different than what you ordered. They're still able to prove, especially to the credit card companies, that they did fulfill your order, and then it is harder to get your money back. Especially if it's a website you've never shopped from before, just do a little bit of due diligence, do a little bit of research. For instance, check out the contact page. Look up where this company is located. Do they have a location in the United States? And ask yourself what the physical address is for the business. Try to find the physical address and make sure, do a quick search on that business online to see if it is indeed located at that address. Make sure the contact information is legitimate. There should be a phone number. There should be a physical address that you can confirm actually works. In some cases, con artists know that consumer protection agencies are offering this advice to consumers shopping online, and that a website should have a physical address. And so some con artists are creating they're pulling other people's addresses. They're using legitimate addresses, but it's from someone's house or another business and not actually their own business, because that business may or may not exist. And so you have to take it a step further and not only look for the contact information, but confirm that it is legitimate. It's safer to shop using your credit card online. If you're shopping online and someone requests that you pay with a wire transfer, or mobile payment apps are becoming more, we're seeing a lot more scam reports using those mobile payment apps recently, like Venmo and Zelle and PayPal too. So those apps should only be used to send money to people you personally know. So when you're using them to buy and sell online, it's a little more risky to use those methods, because there's no recourse. If you send money to someone buying something online and you send money to them using Venmo or wire transfer, there's really no way to get your money back, because in the policies of those companies, they say you should only send money to people you personally know. And so they won't be held responsible for refunding you for sending money to a scammer. We do keep complaints on websites as well. Better Business Bureau, bbb.org. You can search for websites in addition to local companies and national companies. And so if we're getting a lot of complaints about a website, you can simply put in that website's name, search the company, and see all of the complaints from the last 3 years that have been reported for that specific website, and also find a rating and basic company information, which we hope helps shoppers to make good buying decisions and to help avoid falling victim to these fake websites. So we're trying to educate consumers about who they are buying from, and want consumers to buy from those trusted companies so they're not losing money and they're not at risk for fraud. We also have bbb.org/scam tracker. If you know you worked with a scam company, then you can report a scam to the scam tracker, and also search to see what other scams people have reported from the Erie area, see if any other websites are there, or just find out what other scams people are dealing with.